Hello and welcome to, where's my theme music? We cannot start without our theme tune music. There we go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Between the Covers. If you're watching for the first time, say hello, tap the screen. If you're watching on, no, that was Instagram, we used to tap the screen. So say hello, hit that like or love button and let us know where you're watching from. If you're watching on the replay, just put in that hashtag replay. So who am I? My name is Daniela Bleckner. I'm an author, book journey mentor, founder of a company called Conscious Dreams Publishing, and we transform diverse writers into successful published authors. I'm absolutely passionate about what I do, providing a platform for unseen, unheard authors so they can have their voices shared and stories heard, so they can educate, inspire, empower, and entertain for generations to come. On the bookshelf behind me here are just some of the 200 plus books that we have published over the last 7 years. I'm passionate about serving people who have powerful messages and stories to share. So what is this show about and why is it called Between the Covers, I hear you ask? It's called Between the Covers because it's about getting up close and personal with authors and people in the industry to find out what it takes to actually write and publish a book. It's so easy to look at a book, for example, this one by our lovely author Helen Snape, and say, what a great book. Enjoyed that. Maybe it sticks with you. But it's just not understanding the whole process between writing and publishing the book. It's also a platform where I speak to industry experts to give you an insight into what makes your book successful. Today, I have an extra special guest. I've known him for a long time as a fellow book coach. His name is Tunji Olujimi. He is an author of 5 books, a speaker. He is the founder of Accelerated Authors Academy, and I'm going to bring him into the live stream right now.
Hey,
Tunji, how you doing?
I'm good, and you? Thank you for having me.
No problem. I'm okay. So Tunji and I go back right to the beginning, I think, from 2015.
Yes.
2016, wasn't it, when you had your first event called, what was your first event called?
Write your book, build your platform.
That's it. Write your book, build your platform. And it has been brilliant. It's been amazing to see you grow and thrive in that space. Thank you. Introduce us, please, to your lovely audience watching you today. So tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Okay, so hello, everyone. How are you all doing? I'm Tunji Olujimi. So I'm the founder of Accelerated Authors Academy. And we're similar to, what Danny does. We help authors to write, publish their book and get them out there as experts in their field so that they can make more impact, more influence, and more income. I'm also a pastor as well, so I run a ministry with my wife, and we're both associate pastors at our local church as well. And me and my wife run a business called the Kingdompreneurs Network, where we help Christian entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs just build their dream of a business and what God has called them to do in the marketplace. So so that's what I do each and every day. So it's great to be able to just do what we do, make impact and influence.
Amazing. It's amazing to see you talk about everything that you're doing. You're a book coach, you're running Accelerated Authors Academy, and you're working alongside your wife Elizabeth, who's also doing amazingly well as well with your Kingdompreneurs. I got it right. There you go. Authorpreneur, Kingdompreneur. I love it. So tell us, you're a book coach. How did you get into wanting to serve and help with writers and authors to create books of influence and impact?
I think around 2014, I was looking for work, and I was looking for work, and nothing was happening. And at that time, I'd written 3 books. By 2014. So I wrote my first book in 2010, got it published in 2011. And then my second book was around 2013, 2014. And I think I published 2 books around the same time. And people just kept asking, oh, Pastor Tunji, you've written a book. How did you write a book? And all of that stuff. But I never ever thought about, coaching. I didn't know what coaching was because I just I've just been doing ministry for a while, and then just as we all do, you finish uni and everything, and you just look for work. So I was just looking for work around that. Well, before that time, if I tell the full story, before that time, I was a full-time carer for my mum.
Right.
So I was a full-time carer for my mum for about 5 years. So I finished uni, or finishing off uni from 2006. And I went into full-time caring, and then thought about what can I do while I'm sitting at home. And
Mm.
I wrote my first book, or I had the thought of writing my first book. And when she passed in 2010 is when I said, okay, now I'm going to do it in honor of my mom. So that's how I got my first book done. And through that process is what led me to this, because writing that book is what got me on TV and radio and speaking in different churches and different church events and all that stuff. And so starting this, I was like, okay, it's kind of worked for me in a way. So I can help other people do the same. And I was looking for work and no job was coming anyway. So
Mm.
I just started this. And then eventually when I started, then I got a job. I got a part-time job. So I took it on part-time, on and off. I was getting odd jobs here and there. And then when COVID hit, took it on full-time. So I've been doing it full-time since 2020. Which it's been amazing. Been amazing. But yeah, the main thing is wanting to help people just spread their message, wanting to help people understand that we all have a book in us, and it's not that difficult to get it done, especially if someone like me who has dyslexia can do it, then you definitely can do it.
Thank you so much. The first one I acknowledge, obviously, you spoke about the loss of your mum, so thank you for sharing that. And you know, sometimes when these things happen, or so it takes something huge to happen sometimes for us to say, right, I hook up my crook, I've got to do whatever it is I am set out to do. So I commend you for that, and I've seen you on that journey. And similar to myself, both of us, we never set out to become publishers or to be
Yeah,
or to mentor people through the publishing process. We want to be authors ourselves. We are authors in our own right, but it's a desire to help people and to create a platform for them. So we've got a few comments here. Emma Lawler says, hello. Hey, nice to meet
hey,
you. Hey. Jackie Raymond. Jackie Raymond is an
hey,
editor.
Jackie.
I know, Jackie. Nice to see you. Your wife is on.
Hey,
Elizabeth says, hi, Daddy and Tunji. A man of many talents indeed. I would love my blog to be turned into a book. Amazing. You are in the right place. So
yeah.
stick around for this conversation. And if you have any questions as well, this is an interactive show. It's not just about me asking questions. Please do throw them up. I forgot to say at the beginning, I am collecting something called stars. You can support this platform by sending stars. Stars help me earn money to make more content, because these platforms ain't cheap. So if you're enjoying this content, please do send us a star or two or three. I don't know how many there are, but that would be amazing. It helps me to keep this
I
platform
need to start doing that. I don't
well.
know.
I need to talk to you about stars as well as do keep going with other free things that I do, such as storytelling for young people as well. Can't fit a person in a bookcase. Okay, so it's a good title for a book, actually.
Yeah, that is.
You've spoken to us a bit about your journey into becoming a book coach. I mean, before I tap into what we're really here to speak about, which is what is an authorpreneur and how can people become authorpreneurs and not just authors, but just tell us a little bit about the kind of books you publish and the sort of authors that you work with.
Okay, so I work with entrepreneurs, coaches, consultants, career professionals, and also ministers, so Christian authors as well. Which obviously you've been, gracious in sending people my way, which I really do appreciate. So thank you a lot for that.
It's a
And,
collaboration.
yeah, and that's one thing I always tell people is we don't need to compete against each other. We need to complement each other.
Exactly.
And that's one thing I've realized with both of us. If someone's not a good fit for me, I can send them to you. If they're not a good fit for you, you can send them to me, which is great. And so work with those type of authors, aspiring authors, or even if they have a book already and they want to republish or repurpose the book, we work alongside them as well. And the type of book, so definitely nonfiction. I've done maybe, I think, 3 or so fiction children's books, but
Ooh.
it's not a big thing that I work on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have done some children's book. I've not done proper fiction books. I don't really work with fiction books. Actually, one client I've just got is an academic book, actually.
Mm.
But it's someone that is uh, a client's relative and they really need the help. So I thought, oh, okay, I'll just
Yeah.
help you with that. But that's not something that we really do focus on. One, because those type of books, the pages are just, I'm like, whoa, when I saw the page
The
number, are you
citations, the
serious?
references. Yep. No.
I'm like, that's a lot. I'm like, who sits down to read that type of book? But people do.
Careful, let's
So
not put the academics in the house.
yeah, people do, so yeah, so that's it's nonfiction, business, entrepreneurial, motivational, inspirational type of books that can really engage the audience,
Mm.
books that can really help people go from where they are to where they need to be, because I feel like in this day and age, people are in a place where they need the right information
Yeah.
that can really take them to the next level. And I think many of us have the skills, the knowledge, the expertise, which sometimes we think we don't, but we actually do, to really help someone go out of their place of pain into purpose. So
Mm.
let me start preaching now, but yeah,
I'm going. Hey, keep going.
to
Hello.
help them, get to the place where they need to
Listening.
be, you know. Because we all have I believe we all have something on the inside of us. I feel like God has deposited something on each and every person
Mhm.
that can help someone else. But
Yeah.
most times people shy away from it because of, their experiences, what they've been through, maybe. Like for me, for example, because of how I was academically, I thought I could just never achieve anything because
Mm.
of dyslexia and being born premature and having all these other issues and stuff. I just thought, nah, I can't do anything in my life, really.
So it's
you
like the
know
conditioning in your mind tells you that
yeah.
you can't do something. I want to put a pause on that because I really want to talk about that.
Mm.
Elizabeth, your wife is saying, preach. It says LinkedIn user, so please let me know your name. It's not coming up. It says, hi, Danny, great conversation so far. Thank you. How do we send you stars? Oh, you need to be on Facebook to send stars.
Wow.
So on Facebook under Danny Bleckner or Conscious Dreams Publishing. Don't worry about it. If you tune in again, or if you want to pop on to the Facebook replay once this is done, you can send stars there, and you'll be the first person to send me a star. It's very exciting.
That'd be great.
Jackie's laughing. So we've touched on mindset then, a little bit of your story. You said you were born premature. You also have dyslexia, and you went through a lot of challenges there. And I think sometimes when we have these things placed on us, or these labels that we have, I've got my own labels. I'm on the autistic spectrum. But you can turn these things into beautiful things. You really can. And it's just having the right mindset and pushing through those challenges. What would you... Oh, it's Maeve. Hey, Maeve. Maeve did our writing...
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Maeve. She did our writing workshop in last year, February, nearly a year ago. Or 8 months ago, whenever. No, is it this year, February? What am I on? Anyway, so what would you say to... It's okay. What would you say to somebody who they might be dyslexic, maybe they are just really feeling a sense of, am I good enough? Fear and doubt about, because it's exposing, isn't it? It's a sense of vulnerability, giving especially for sharing a personal story. What would you say to somebody who's having these like internal negative chatter in their mind about publishing a book?
I would say, it's time to really fight back, because those things, they've held you back for too long, and they've put you in a place of stagnancy. whereby you feel that nothing can move. So, oh, I can't write a book. Oh, I can't be successful. Oh, I can't probably get a good job, or I can't this, I can't that, because of. And sometimes those because ofs are just things that we have mentally thought of, not actually seeing it physically, that is stopping us. So I had to get to the point where I told myself, okay, yes, fine, I have dyslexia. Okay, fine. When I read things, sometimes I may read it wrong, which I'm like, okay, fine. But that doesn't mean because I read something wrong, I can't write a book. Or because I may not be able to spell a certain word or understand a certain word doesn't mean I can't write at all. I can write, I can spell, but I just need to get better at it or understand the process of writing a book. So when I was going to do my first book, I had to ask for help from people that have done it before me so that I can do it. So it's getting to the place whereby you tell yourself that you have what it takes. Because first of all, if you don't believe it, no one else is going to believe it.
Yeah.
You first need to believe that it is possible. You've got to know it in your inner core that it is possible and I have what it takes to get this done.
If you are watching this and you believe it is possible, please put "it is possible" in the comments, please. I love that. It is possible. You touched on something there, which I think is really important, asking for help. I don't know what's happening to the camera, but hey, asking for help is something a lot of people, I think, struggle with. Number one, because they don't know who to ask for help.
Yeah.
And number two, maybe they don't feel like they deserve help sometimes. Maybe there's we've got lots of it is possibles coming up. Brilliant. There's so many things underneath all of that, and I think, like you say, it's finding the right team or the right person to show you the structure. And once you know how to do something, you can take that. It's the same for me. I find things like numbers and other things confusing. You have the right person to show you the process, then you can take that and run with it yourself. We've published an author here, this expansion game. She has severe dyslexia. She's a transformational coach, and she tells herself for 10 years that I can't write this book, I can't do this. And she found the right writing coach, came to us, we worked together, we published a book, and she's done amazingly well. And if, like you said, if we allowed that sense of who am I to write a book, or I can't do it, then it will never be possible. So I think what you said there is really powerful.
Yeah, and I remember our last Kingdompreneurs event, one of the speakers, Matt Bird, I never knew was dyslexic. And he said, yeah, I'm dyslexic. And what I had to tell the teachers and everyone is, we just learn different. I'm like, wow, I've never, ever heard that. They just label you a certain way. But he said, no, we just learn differently.
Exactly.
And you need to understand that.
You're talking to me as a teacher and someone who learns differently as well. And I get it. And I just wish that, so many more people got that as well. Hey, Jackie says, that's what editors proofreaders got. Exactly. You hire the right people. You don't have to be a Shakespeare or a wizard or a pro at writing. You just got to have that story and to have the right assistants to get it structured. And then you have an editor. Get everything out and everything, if you have the right editor, they will sort that out for you.
That's it.
We've got a couple of comments here. Elizabeth is saying self-belief is so important. That's so true. Yeah. Beautiful profile picture there, Elizabeth. It's possible. It's possible. That's true. Thank you so much. We just learn different. Exactly.
That's it.
So hello, Denise there. Thanks for watching as well. So if you've just joined us, hello, you're watching Between the Covers. My name is Daniela Blecknell, author, book journey mentor, and founder of Conscious Dreams Publishing, speaking to the awesome and amazing author, book coach, pastor, speaker, and founder of Accelerated Authors Academy. Got it. There you go. And Kingdompreneurs. I can't say it. Authorpreneur. So we are speaking about what is an authorpreneur and why is this important to not just push a book out there and leave it, but to actually create a book of impact and influence. Tell us, what is an authorpreneur, first of all?
So an authorpreneur is an entrepreneurial author. So someone that doesn't just think about writing and publishing a book, but someone that thinks about how can I use this book to offer more products and services so that I can make a bigger impact, influence, and income. Okay, because yes, and people need to understand this, your book can reach millions, but it needs to be done properly. Because most people just think of writing a book and I just want to send it to my friends and my family, which yeah, is fine, it's great. But when you become an entrepreneur, you can say, okay, how can I divide this book into maybe 5 different streams? So how can I start speaking? How can I start training? How can I build a coaching business? How can I start a podcast? How can I start a membership? You divide it into different streams that can make a bigger impact with the same topic. So your topic and your chapters can be divided into streams.
They can be divided into online course or a
Online
workshop
course,
or an
online
event.
program, an event, and all these things. So most of the things that I've done throughout my journey is all from my book. So when I wrote my first book, Glory and Worshipper, I turned it into the Glory and Worshippers Conference. Then I turned it into a Glory and Worshippers Night. So we had a conference, then I had a worship night. So those were 2 streams. Okay. But yes, those were not financial, but was making a bigger impact.
But also on top of that, what you're doing is you're building a platform. Like people don't kind of discount the importance of building a platform. Even if you've got a free event, you've got 60 people at this event, they become part of your network, they become part of your list, and therefore any other things that you're putting out there, you've got the know, like, and trust factor. We're giving away too much information. We need to talk about this at the event, which you guys need to come to. Hold on, we've got some more comments here. Jackie's added Janine Cummings, my very good friend,
Hey,
and my first mentee, actually. She's actually got her own show, but she's going to join a little bit later. How funny when people know each other. We did a live stream with Janine yesterday, or was it Tuesday? That was 2 days ago, I think. And Jackie came in, and they know each other from church as well. And obviously, I know Jackie on Facebook. So.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Well, Pauline says hi, everyone.
Hey,
hello,
Pauline.
Oh, okay. My chapter titles make my flow. We've got a question here before we kind of go into this event that you're going to be running.
Yes.
Emma is asking, any advice for writer's block?
So, writer's block, for me, I think the best advice I can give is planning. I think so. I have a 6-step system when I work with you. So it's first plan, prepare, pen, promote, publish, profit. So if you want to beat writer's block, you first need to plan your book. Because if there's no plan, you don't know what exactly you're writing about. So the reason why people get writer's block is because they take their laptop and start typing first without a plan. Oh, I just want to write a book. Okay.
Yeah.
Start typing out. And then, oh, I can't remember what I want to write about anymore. I've got writer's
They've gone away for 2 years and come back and like, what? Writing a totally different book now.
So if you plan your book first, understanding the 5 W's, why do you want to write a book? What is your book about? Who is your book for? When is it coming out? And where is it going? When you answer those 5 questions, you ain't going to have writer's block because you know exactly why you're writing it, what the actual process or the book is going to be about, the topic, the genre, all of that stuff, who you're actually writing to, when you're actually going to, bring out this book, and then where is this book actually going? Like, is it just going to sit on Amazon, or are you going to do something else with the book? So once you have that process in place, you can't have writer's block because you have a plan, you have something in front of you that shows you what exactly you're doing. And then I broke down that 5 into 3 other things, which is the 3 M's, which is knowing your message, your market, and your mission. So what is the actual message of this book? You need to be crystal clear on what exactly you're trying to say, so your reader knows what they're buying. You need to know exactly who is your market. Who are you called to reach with this particular message? Because not everyone's going to buy your book. So
No,
don't think,
books are
oh,
not for
the book
everyone.
is for everybody. No, it's not. It's for a particular group of people that need your message. And then what is the mission for this book and for you? What transformation do you want to see as a writer? What transformation do you want to see for your reader? What transformation do you want to see for your business or your profession? And what transformation do you want to see for the world? Knowing those things will really help you with writer's blocks.
Amazing. Thank you so much. So let's get some throw up hands emojis. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get those up. So we've got here, Jackie is summarizing that. Thank you so much. The 6 P's, the 5 W's, and the 3 M's. I feel like this could be a competition. Tell us what the 6 P's are, the 5 W's, and the 3 M's by the end of this live. DM me. Okay, excellent. So Emma's saying your advice is amazing. Fantastic.
Thank you.
We've got some throw up hands here. Pauline here is saying, I have been to one of Tunji's events. It was brilliant. He had amazing speakers who gave brilliant nuggets of information. Fantastic.
Well, thank you.
Doing a little review or sharing information on the event that's coming up, that would also be very, very appreciated. Jackie's saying she's looking forward to this event on the 16th too. So if you're watching and thinking, what event do they keep going on about? Tunji, over to you.
Okay, so myself, Danny, and 2 or 3 other speakers are going to be at this event. So it's called Publish and Profit Authorpreneurs Live. So Danny spoke at one of the very first ones in 2016, which was themed Write Your Book, Build Your Platform, but now changed it to Publish and Profit. And this is a one-day event which is aired to help you. Okay, you're going to leave this event understanding your 6 P's, your 3 M's, your 5 W's. You're going to have a blueprint. Okay, you're not just going to come sit down, just listen to people. No, you're actually going to do something on the day so that you have a blueprint of your book. All right, so it's a full day, 9 to 5 with 5 amazing speakers who's really going to push you and challenge you to move from where you are to where you need to be as an aspiring author or even a published author. Okay, so it's on the 16th of September. Okay, venue was just changed today, so it's no longer going to be at the London Metropole Hilton. Now it's going to be at the Hilton Canary Wharf on the 16th of September from 9 to 5. Get there early, get there on time so you can network, chat with people, have tea, coffee, biscuit, and all that stuff. And yeah, let's have a great time. It's really going to be an amazing event. Danny's spoken at one of them, and she knows how it is, and she does events herself. So we just want to help. Seriously, I know when it comes to events, most events you're there and they're just pitching. Get to
the back of the room. It's not that.
There's none of that. Okay, there's none of that. If you've been to any of our events, we don't really do that. Okay,
it's pure value and information and engagement and networking as well. So authors themselves can build their own community we will. I'm coming to this event. Can you please post a flyer? Of course. So if you are watching on LinkedIn, which I can see you are, or wherever you're watching, I've got the link to the event right in the text. Okay. Tunji, can you tell them a bit about pricing, and is there a special discount for people watching right now?
Yes. So the discount price at the moment, the early bird at the moment is £67. But for those who are watching right now and are serious about coming and will go get their tickets, you will be able to get £20 off and
So
get
£47.
£47. Okay, I know there are people that have on air that have got their tickets already, but don't worry, you're special. Okay, so you'll get it for £47. Okay, and that's because we want to honor you for being here and taking action. All right, so Danny is going to share the link, or my wife can share the link as well.
Yeah, Elizabeth, if you could share the link as well, that'd be great. The link is also in the comments as well. So if they click the link now, don't go right now. Watch till the end. We've got 5-10 minutes left. If they click the link, they have access to that 20% off. Is that right?
Yes, £20 off. Yes, and you get it for £47 plus the fee of Eventbrite, and you can get your ticket and join us in the room and help us share it because we want to share the room.
Because what was it before? What's it going up to, and when is it going up?
Well, it's supposed to go up to 97. Okay, so
when's that happening?
It should be happening from tomorrow, but we're gonna do this for a week just because from now till next week I am going live with different speakers and different friends. So we'll just keep this offer for a week for everyone that comes on to any of the lives.
That is very generous for a week, people. I would definitely take advantage of that right now. That's amazing. That's a fantastic offer. And can you, before I'm going to read a couple of things, Canary Wharf, yes, it's changed. You've said to Canary Wharf now. Janine says hello.
Hey sis, how are you?
A question. Oh, Pauline knows Janine as well. Wow.
Oh, nice.
Okay, we've got a couple of things going on here. Can you be booked for group sessions?
So is that for me or you, or what's?
I think is that Emma. If you could just expand on that a little bit, I think maybe that might be for you, Tunji.
Yeah, I do group sessions, but it depends on what I'm doing at the time. So I don't do group coaching per se. I do work individually with people normally. So just like how we publish books individually. So it's not really a group coaching per se.
But the event will be in a sense a group session.
Yes, yeah. So the event will be a group. So come to the event first. Let that be your first taste of things.
Yeah.
You can see me, you can see Danny, you can see Tanya, you can see Sue. There's all of us there. We can all help you. The reason why we're keeping it small, so that we have time to actually answer questions and help dive into things and really help you guys on the day.
Awesome. Tell us, for my service users. Okay. Tell us a little bit about the speakers then who will be joining us.
So yes, very first one, Danny Blachner, amazing human being. I just love your art. Seriously, I love how you just support and help people, and you've helped over 200 people. That's amazing. And she knows her stuff. Danny knows her stuff. So anytime I'm doing anything with publishing, I always try to invite her if she's free. She's spoken at my challenges, she's spoken at the live events, and it's just amazing to hear her speak as well. And yeah, I just love what you do. I love the results that I see. So guys, if you want to hear Danny speak in person, make sure you're there. If you want to be able to have someone that can mentor you on this journey, Danny definitely is the right person. She knows how to get you to bestseller. She knows how to get you to the media and all of these things, which is amazing. So make sure you join us that day. And also we have Tanya Colley all the way from Manchester who will be coming down as well. TC Publishing. She's an amazing lady as well that I've been able to speak on her platform, and she's been able to speak on my platform as well. And she's been helping people write and publish books for a few years now as well. And she's been coached by Les Brown and all those guys. So she's very good and definitely knows her stuff. And then we have Sue Sundstrom. We're part of a Christian business group. The same with Tanya as well. And Sue spoke at the Kingdompreneur Summit in June that just finished, where Pauline was at. And Sue is amazing. She's great at the marketing side of things when it comes to events. And she had a challenge recently and she had about 3,000. I'm like, how did you get 3,000 people to sign up for a challenge.
Wow.
So she's going to teach about, how to use challenges, for your book and, events and all of that stuff. So you don't want to miss that, because she is doing some great stuff. She was struggling, and now she does more than 10, 15K a month just because of coaching and challenges,
That's
so
amazing.
definitely want to be there. And then we have Daryl Irwin, who is a branding expert. He's going to be talking about branding. And, we all need branding. We all need to know how to brand ourselves. So if you want to learn about branding, then make sure that you come. And then I'll be speaking as well. So it's going to be a great day. Seriously, guys.
So it's like, sorry to cut you. So it's like a whole day of publishing, marketing, authorpreneur advice in one room.
Yes, definitely.
Fantastic.
Definitely. It's going to be great. And I'm going to show you how to actually get started, how to plan your book, how to structure your book, how to build the business side of things. So if you don't know about probably funnels, so I'll be talking to you guys about, systems and softwares you can use and turning the book into a coaching program or, anything like that. So it's gonna be a great day. Seriously, it's going to be fun.
All right. So a couple of comments here. Thank you so much for that. Emma's saying she's coming from Birmingham alone on the road trip. I'm excited.
Oh,
that's fantastic.
Come with a friend. Don't come alone. Come with a friend.
But you know what? Sometimes journeys are. I just want to take my hat off to you, actually, Emma, because I don't know if you're from Tunji's platform or from my platform, but you've been watching this. You're coming all the way from Birmingham, and it takes a lot to come up. I know Birmingham's. For me, it sounds like it is a far away. It's not down the road. Even going from
down the road.
West London is long.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're coming from Birmingham by yourself because you invested in yourself and you're obviously committed to doing what you want to do, it's take my hat off to you.
Yes, thank you very
But
much.
if you want to bring a friend,
yeah, please do. Please do. The more the merrier. We need more people. So yeah, share it.
Respect to Danny. Thank you, Pauline. Sue's excellent. Jackie's saying amazing, brilliant. So I'm really looking forward to this event on the 16th in Canary Wharf, people. It's Canary Wharf.
Yeah, guys. So those of you that's got tickets already, like Jackie, I've sent an email, so you definitely have the information that the venue has changed. It's now the Ilton. It's still Ilton, but it's the Canary Wharf now, not the London Metropole. So we had some issues that we just couldn't sort out, so we had to change venues. But this is still a great venue. We've used it before for something else for one or two friends of ours, and it's an amazing venue. It's easy to get to.
So it's got better lighting as well, didn't it?
Yeah, it's got better lighting as well. It's about 7 minutes walk from the station. So yeah, it's not too far from the station as well. So depending on what station, there's another station. I can't remember what it's called now, but that's like 2 minutes walk. But from Canary Wharf Station, it's like 7 minutes walk or so.
Nothing. Okay, so you have given us lots of value, lots of insight. I think your event is going to be fantastic, and it'll be a great opportunity for people to, exactly as Jackie says, she's saying exactly what I'm going to say. Jump on this special offer, guys. It's cheaper than the early bird price.
Jackie's got the early bird, so you guys got to jump on it.
You have to give us some love.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, guys, seriously, it's going to be, if you're ready to learn, you're ready to do the work. Like we said, we're not going to push you to buy this or buy that. Yes, we may present one or two things, but we're not going to push you to run to the back of the room and all that stuff. Even if you don't work with us, I'm telling you, just being there on the day alone is going to give you what you need to get started, and is really going to push you forward. So, and one more thing, it's about being in the room. When you're in the room, things change. You don't know who you can meet. You never know who's in the room. Never ever look down on anyone that's in a room that you go to, because you never know who that person is and who they're connected to. Mm-hmm. So even though you're coming to, about publishing and all that stuff, there may be someone else there that has something else that you need. So networking is great. being able to share, not being shy, being able to really, express yourself, talk to people, and see what things go from there.
And that's such a good point, because it's not just about, writing a book, working with a publisher. Even within the publishers, you have a huge team of different people. And I'm always referring people to other publishers or other book coaches or other people who are specializing in particular things. So, for example, when you're writing a book, another thing of becoming an authorpreneur is having your own website. And who's going to build your website? That might be the person you sat next to in the room and haven't spoken to, might be an absolute whiz at building websites, who might also need assistance from you. So oh, Jackie Redmond is VIP. Okay. So we're going to play a quick game before we end.
Oh, okay.
And you're going to say, I'm going to give you an option of one, or the first or the second, and you've got to say the one that you I'm really explaining this very badly. You've got to say the one that you prefer, basically.
Okay.
Yep. So, for example, apples or pears?
Apples.
Okay, good. All right. We're starting. You ready?
Yeah, I started already. Yeah.
Book or Kindle?
Book.
Audio or reading?
Reading.
Fiction or non-fiction?
Non-fiction.
Apple or pear?
Apple.
We're going to change it then. Jollof or rice and peas?
Jollof or the Nigerian jollof. Nigerian jollof.
Oh, here we go. Okay, online or offline meeting? Like events, online or offline?
That's a difficult one, but yeah, offline, in person, yeah.
Good answer, especially seeing you've got an event on the 16th.
Yeah.
This is a weird one. Bookcase or bookshelf?
Bookshelf. Yeah. Easier to reach and just pick what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. They both mean the same thing.
Yeah,
but I was thinking, when I wrote that down, I was like, which one do I use? I think I said bookshelf. Let me know in the comments.
Open up the shelf, it's like, by the time you open up the bookcase.
Oh, you're talking about opening. We've got different interpretations. For me, they're the same thing, but what do you call each one?
Oh, so which one are you talking about then? Because
no, this. So some people call it a bookcase, some people call it bookshelf. So I just wanted to know which one.
Because I call the case one the ones with the doors that you open up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to get a bookcase.
That was old school. That's what we used to use back in the day. So, but now this is, to me, is a bookshelf and it's easier.
Guys, if you're watching, just let us know. What do you say? Bookshelf or bookcase? Have you heard of the bookcases that open up with those doors? And I don't know where I'm going with this, so I'm going to end there. So yeah, bookshelf or bookcase is the question. Anyway, Tunji, it's been absolutely amazing speaking with you.
Yes, it's been fun.
So much value and giving an insight into what it takes to be an authorpreneur. I said it, and why it's important to not just kind of throw a book out there and leave it. We've got so many. Bookshelf. Thank you, Pauline. The event sounds amazing. Where's the link, please? So you're watching on LinkedIn. I think that's Maeve. In the comments, in the post, the text in the event, it will have the link. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to also put it in the comments on each one. So is Tunji.
Yeah.
And if you have any problems, Jackie, thank you so much for throwing that up. You are amazing. She has to be our VIP guest.
Yeah, thanks, Jack. I'm just going to post it.
Any problems, just DM me or DM Tunji as well, who's in this broadcast, tagged into the broadcast. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Join us next week, where I'll be interviewing the awesome and amazing, I'm going to call her authorpreneur, Helen Snape, who is she is a healthy relationships coach. She's written a book called Drop the Fake Smile, The Recovering People Pleaser's Guide to Self-Love, Boundaries and Healthy Relationships. She could definitely do with going to your event, because there's so much that she could do with this book, Tunji. It's absolutely amazing. So see you 7 p.m. GMT, 2 p.m. EST. Yes. Tunji, do you have any final? No, we've got to jump over to Instagram in 5 minutes. So you give us a final word.
quick one, guys. Make sure you attend. Go get your tickets now. It's going to be amazing. But also remember this, like I always say when I finish any live, keep smiling, keep shining. Why? Because you've been designed and destined for more than where you are right now, because you have what it takes to make it. God bless you.
I love that. Bye, everyone.
Bye.